Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am probably wearing the same shirt I wore in a couple other videos, but you know what? I had a good day for filming, so it is what it is. Anyways, we're going to do another product review. Now, I'm always worried that I have some stuff on my teeth, but let's just work with it. The product review is on the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour stick here, whatever you want to call it. I have the shade Deep. Now, this is kind of like one of those KKW contour stick situations. Not exactly the same, but similar, and a fraction of the cost. So for those of you who didn't want to, spend the money on the KKW, but you want to try stick contouring, I kind of want to say that based on the experience of picking up a drugstore option, I'm on the fence to really kind of... Okay, let me give you my review and then I'll tell you why I'm on the fence to pick up the KKW contour stick or a drugstore one. So this product as a whole is mediocre. Why? Because, well, first of all, I am medium to tan, and normally my undertone is olive undertone, and I had to get the deep contour stick only because I wanted it to show up on my face. And I actually put it on today. But the thing is with this is that it has mineral oil in it, and the mineral oil makes my skin, first of all, break out into bumps like milia and all that. So I'm not a fan of this product for that reason. Now, if it didn't have the mineral oil in it, and that way it wouldn't make me break out, then I would say this is an amazing product. So if you're someone who doesn't get bothered by mineral oil in beauty products, then I would say, hey, this is a great option for you because, you might not mind the mineral oil and it'll work out. But for me personally, because my skin can be very sensitive, I react very badly to mineral oil. And it's the #1 ingredient in this product. And I should have checked that before I even tried it, but I got so excited when I saw this at the drugstore, I just picked it up without even thinking about it. The shade Deep is the perfect color for my skin tone, which is medium to tan, to contour. Now, I believe this is the darkest one because it is deep. So if you are darker, like much darker, whether you're a mocha or darker than a mocha, I don't know if this will actually work for you as a contour because it's not that dark for those melatonin girls, if you know what I mean. This I want to say is perfect for my skin tone because, it works well as a contour shade for tanned skin tone. So they do have different shades. They have, I think, light, medium, dark, and deep. I can't remember, or medium dark. I can't remember what they were, but there's, I think, 4 or 5 shades. So, if you don't mind mineral oil in the products, your skin doesn't react to it, I would say this is a good option if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg. However, personally for me, I can't work with this product. My main reason is the mineral oil. And the contour stick is actually, the highlighting side of the stick is actually quite creamy. Now, I know the KKW one is a little bit more on the dry side. This one is actually creamy, and I would use this for highlighting, not for concealing, but for highlighting like the high points of your face and under your contour and all that jazz. I've tried it when I first used it, and because of the mineral oil, I get like really, really bumpiness where I apply the product. So I have to stop. Like, I used it today and I already like saw a ton of just bumps starting to form, and I kind of cringed when I saw that. So as soon as I finish this video, I am going to the bathroom and I'm freaking taking off this makeup and I'm detoxifying my face with a mask and all that jazz, just so that it'll stop from producing more bumps. But what I wanted to say is this concealer, not even concealer, this highlighting side is very creamy, so I find that it's easy to blend compared to what I've seen with the KKW brand. Now, this is a quick-ass review, you guys. There's nothing much else to say about it. What I can say is that it does blend very nicely. Like, when you blend it, it does blend. Now, it is buildable as well, so you can see how it's blending into my skin. You can definitely build upon that. If you're blending it too much and it starts to blend to nothing, then you can definitely build upon it. So, I mean, I could go like this, and I can go like that, and it blends. It's not hard to blend at all. So it's easy to blend, especially with the synthetic brush. I find it's really easy. Would I buy this again? No, because the mineral oil, you guys, really gets me. And that's what kind of bothers me about this product. I tested it out a couple days. I was wondering why my skin was freaking out. And then I took a look at the ingredients and I was like, oh, why didn't I look at it first? First ingredient was mineral oil. So, you know, for those of you who doesn't bother you, I mean, all the power to you. I would definitely pick this up opposed to the KKW one, only because you're getting, first of all, you're getting more product for your money. And I think, you know, at the drugstore, this is like between 10 to 15 bucks. Sometimes you can find it on sale for less than $10. So, I mean, you know, KKW, NYX, I would go with the NYX one if my skin could have handled it. Personally, for me, because of the mineral oil issue that I have, what my next option is going to be is I'm going to go to Sephora and I'm going to find a stick foundation that is much darker than me. I have the Bobbi Brown stick foundation in my regular skin tone, but I hear that one is good for cream contour, and I'm going to see if I can buy that one in, what is it called? Everybody used to talk about Brazilian nut? Something like walnut? I think it's walnut. I'm going to buy it in walnut and see if I can cream contour with that, and maybe that'll help out my skin a little bit more. So if you guys are really sensitive to mineral oil, your next option would be just take a darker foundation, or if you want to use a stick foundation, take a darker stick foundation and just use that to contour your face with. I know that the contour, like the stick foundation, might be a little more expensive because you're looking at, you know, NARS, Hourglass, Anastasia, Bobbi Brown. They all range between $30 to maybe $50. So it kind of depends on where you want to go, like how much you want to spend. Apparently my skin is bougie, so it doesn't like the cheap mineral oil ingredient. I know, what can I say? I'm not in control of that, sorry. But if you guys love it, you don't mind it, definitely try it out. For those of you who are skin type like mine, where you're sensitive like that and it does bother you, try a stick foundation or just any foundation that's cream or liquid that is like 5 shades darker than you. That's what I'm probably going to try next, because I've been wanting to love cream contouring. I just haven't found the right product for my skin, and I refuse to purchase the Kim Kardashian one for many reasons I've mentioned in one of my anti-hauls. If you haven't watched my anti-hauls, go check them out. It'll explain to you there. But yeah, that is my review on this. You know, it's not a bad product. It's really not. But for people with a little bit more of a sensitive skin to certain drugstore ingredients, because I find mineral oil in more drugstore drugstore products than I do in high end, which is crazy. But it's not a bad product. It just doesn't work for my skin type in that sense, because I am more sensitive. But it's a good price. You have different levels of shades, so you can definitely select one that best suits you. I mean, normally I would go with a medium shade, but this one was like the deepest one, and it just fit me perfectly. So you might end up having to go 2 shades darker than what you normally would get, just because you want it to show up on your face. And I just find that these are a little bit more emollient based, so when you blend them in, it's hard for you to see the actual like contour if you don't build it up more. So I think you use a little bit less product when you go darker, because then the product will actually show up a lot more when you go at least 2 shades darker. But that's just my opinion. So anyways, that was my, you know, very, very simple review on this. Nothing too much to kind of go crazy over. I just thought it was a really, you know, cool option at the drugstore, because everybody was going crazy with KKW contour sticks, and they were, you know, bitching and complaining of the quality, the amount of product, all that jazz. Okay, you don't get a brush with this, but look at, like, you guys get tons of product, and, you know, it's like literally a quarter of the cost of the Kim Kardashian one. So, I mean, everyone has their own brushes at home anyways. Why do you need another little tiny brush, right? You can always use whatever you have. So, if you guys are interested, this is found at the drugstore. If you already have this, let me know down below what you guys think of it, because I want to know if anybody else out there finds this breaks them out like it does for me, because I want to see if anybody else has like bougie skin like I do, because apparently my skin thinks it's a queen. I don't know. You tell me. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you plan on picking this up, if you don't already have it. and let me know if there's any other drugstore stick foundations or contour sticks out there that I can try, because so far I think I've only seen this one, and I know there's a Wet n Wild one, but it hasn't come to Canada, or I haven't seen them in Canada yet. So I don't know. We'll see. I would be interested to try them, just to let you guys know. So anyways, I'm going to conclude this video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.